In today's video, I'll be sharing with you how God helped me escape miscarriage through healthy lifestyle. Yes, you heard me. How God helped me escape miscarriage for this baby through a healthy lifestyle. So you want to grab your chair, you want to get a glass of juice, sit back and relax and enjoy this beautiful story. Moms and moms to be, my name is Debbie Ikmuri and you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. All my returning subscribers, you already know I love you so much. And if you're new here, I do hope that at the end of this video you will hit the subscribe button and join the family, because here is where you want to be. So guys, 12 weeks into my pregnancy, I went to the hospital for ultrasound, to check the sex of my baby. And after the ultrasound, the lady volunteered to check my cervix, and I said okay. She checked my cervix, and just then, she had this face of something was up and she didn't want me to know. I asked her and she told me she was going to call the doctors to explain to me. And boom, 3 doctors entered the room and they started saying things I didn't understand. My cervix is supposed to be this long, this short, blah blah blah, but now it's this short, it's this. And before I knew it, they were wheeling me to the emergency ward. We got to the emergency ward, they strapped me on machines, they brought in all the lightings, brought in so many machines, they brought in 2 other specialists alongside the 3 that were already there. And before I knew what was happening, they were checking on my body, they had strapped me to machines, checking contraction. I'm like, how can you be checking contraction at 12 weeks? And I couldn't understand what was going on around me. Like, everything was happening so fast, and the only thing that made sense, they told me, was that from what they see, that I could miscarry my baby today, tomorrow. And that was when I started crying. They said I could have a miscarriage from what they see that is serious, that I could have a miscarriage today, tomorrow. That was when I started crying. I told them to let me be. I needed a minute to myself to recollect and think what I wanted to do. So they left me, I cried, I regained myself, and when they all came back, I asked them, so what's the way forward? They said the only thing I needed to do right now was to go through a procedure called cyclage. And what is a cyclage? They said a cyclage is a procedure that means they will have to sew my cervix. And when I get to 37th week of pregnancy, I will come back to the hospital and they will loosen that cervix. I'm like, how is that even possible? I'll have to go through a procedure to sew my cervix, and I'll have to go through another procedure to loosen it before I finally give birth. It didn't make sense to me, and it didn't sound like something I wanted to put myself through. So instantly I said no. They said okay, that I was under pressure, I should think through it. And I told them no, my no is no. I wasn't going to do it. I won't do it. It didn't sound to me like what I was going to do. And the funniest thing was, I was alone in there because of the pandemic. They don't allow more than 1 person into the hospital for any appointment. So my husband wasn't there with me. So it was just my decision to make at that time. And I told them no. I told them no. Bluntly, I said no, I wouldn't do it. That didn't sound to me like what I could do. They told me that that was the only thing that could save me and save my baby. I said no, that I wouldn't do it. So luckily in the process, one of the doctors actually had to risk his job and told me, when everyone was away, told me that I shouldn't let myself go through that procedure, because that procedure is actually more dangerous than the supposed miscarriage that is imminent. Because in the process of trying to sew my cervix for the cyclage, they could actually puncture the membrane, which could actually lead to the real miscarriage. Guys, my boys are at the background playing, so please excuse the noise. So that was how I bluntly refused the cyclage option. And the only option left was, they said they were going to give me a tablet called progesterone, and the progesterone would help me close the cervix. And I said okay, that sounded like a good thing. So I opted for the progesterone, and they said I will have to insert the progesterone into my private every other day until my pregnancy is due. So from week 12 up until week 40, or how many weeks my pregnancy is going to last, I will have to be inserting that progesterone. I said okay, that sounded fine. So I opted for the progesterone on like a later option, since I refused the cyclage. So I took the progesterone, I got home, guys, I inserted the progesterone the first night, and guys, you won't believe what happened. I ran through the progesterone anyways, and all the symptoms my husband and I saw. My husband was actually against it. My husband said I shouldn't use this progesterone because he didn't see anything that sounded similar to my case. The only thing we're seeing on the progesterone was it helps menopause. And my husband like, you're not going through menopause, so how is this progesterone even going to help you in this situation? But you know, I am the one that's pregnant. I am the one who is trying so hard to protect my baby, so I will do anything. So I said, okay, it doesn't matter, please let me just insert it. If they say this progesterone is going to help me, you know, that it's going to help prevent the miscarriage, then progesterone it is. So guys, I inserted the progesterone, and lo and behold, by the time I woke up the next morning, my private was swollen. Like, it's not even a joke. My entire private part was swollen. And at that point, it was funny because instead of my husband to be worried, he was laughing. He was like, I told you not to use this thing, but you wanted to use it because the doctors said you should use it. So my private part got swollen, and at that point, I just knew this is the time where you have to take your health by yourself. This is the time where you have to take this thing seriously for yourself, not what the doctors are saying now. Because look at what the doctors have given to you, progesterone, and look at the outcome. Now, if I call, they are going to rush me to the emergency ward, and only God knows what they are going to give to me the next time. So I refused to call. I didn't make a call. I just prayed and I said, God, I know you're going to heal me. I know you're going to protect my baby. At that point, my husband and I started making research. My husband said, okay, if they say this miscarriage is so imminent and it's so serious, and this progesterone that I'm giving to you is causing more problem than good, so let's make research. You are into healthy lifestyle, right? So let's make research. I know that your products are amazing. They are loaded with fruits and vegetables. They are all fruits and vegetables. So let's see. Let's make research. Let's see if the fruits and some of the fruits and vegetables in your products can actually help with this, you know, help to prevent the miscarriage naturally, or at least, you know, to help your body, because everything that the doctors are prescribing, you know, is not working. Cyclage is a no-no. Progesterone has caused your private to get swollen. So guys, that was how we dived into research, and we started looking up fruits, vegetables, you know, herbs that can help prevent miscarriage. Fruits and vegetables that can help to prevent miscarriage naturally. And guys, lo and behold, I was seeing, you know, fruits and vegetables that we ordinarily should eat, but we actually do not know that they are that powerful. I was seeing spinach, I was seeing broccoli, I was seeing kale, you know, natural fruits and vegetables that I already know. And guys, prior to this time, after my first baby, I dealt with hormonal imbalance issue that led me to some amazing products that I've been using all through from then till now. And I am talking about these amazing products, guys. These are the products I am talking about. This is the vegetable blend, and it contains 11 vegetables. This is the berry blend, it contains 11 berries. This is the fruit blend, it contains 11 fruits, and these products are purely organic, purely fruits and vegetables, no preservative, no chemicals whatsoever. They have been researched upon. Like, these products have over 30 clinical researches on them that shows that they are actually what they are, purely fruits and vegetables, and they go into your body and they are bioavailable. Your body recognizes them, they go straight into your bloodstream, and your body absorbs them right away as if they are fruits, you know, as if you're eating the real fruits and vegetables. Mind you, this does not prevent you from eating, you know, more fruits and vegetables, but this just helps you to bridge that nutritional gap, because we don't get to eat enough, especially as moms. You take care of everybody in the family but you. So you understand what I mean? We need something, some form of nutrients to help us fill in the gaps of the nutritions that we are missing out. So guys, I've been on this capsules now since after I had my first baby, and it actually helped me deal with my hormonal imbalance issues. So guys, back to the story. When I saw all those fruits and vegetables, my husband said, you know what, if you're already having all these vegetables, fruits, all these berries in your product, so what do? Well, let's try double those capsules, because here you're supposed to take 2 capsules each, but my husband said right now you need excess nutrients, you need excess, because we are in a critical condition and you need excess nutrients. So this is what we are going to do. We are going to double those capsules. So you take 2 in the morning and 2 in the evening. You're actually supposed to take 2 capsules a day. So I am not asking you to do that, but I needed help. I knew I needed help, and the doctors were not providing me the help I needed. So I knew I needed to help myself. So I prayed about it and I was at peace. And so I doubled those capsules, guys. I doubled those capsules, and guys, lo and behold, I carried my pregnancy through 38 weeks. I carried my pregnancy full term. 38 weeks I carried my pregnancy, and I had my babies. Why am I sharing this story, guys? I alongside these capsules, I was drinking enough water. Of course, I was resting enough. The only thing I didn't really do was, rigorous exercise. The only kind of exercise I was doing was just walking. I knew my pregnancy was delicate and I didn't need to do heavy lifting or strenuous exercises. The only exercise I was doing was just walking. That was all I did throughout my pregnancy. Walking, that was all I did. Drinking enough water, eating enough fruits and vegetables alongside this. And guys, I carried my pregnancy full term. I carried my pregnancy full term. Why am I sharing this? I'm sharing this, guys, to let you know that as a woman, healthy lifestyle is just, sometimes we put so much faith in doctors and we forget that doctors are also human beings. Doctors are also human beings. So guys, I'm sharing this. If you're watching this right now, you might know someone who is actually going through a similar process, guys. Fruits and vegetables, herbs, these things, we take them for granted, but guys, they are powerful. They are powerful. So it's high time we stop commonizing fruits and vegetables, herbs. It's high time we incorporate them into our lifestyle. And if you want to know more, I will leave a link below to those products. You want to get yours, you want to grab yours. I actually recommend this for every woman. I recommend this for every person on earth. But I'm very particular about women because I'm a woman and I know I will go through 9 months and after. So I recommend this for every woman. I'm going to share more on the benefits of those products and how those products have been helping me. And if you haven't watched my video on my epidural blood patch experience, I'm going to also leave a link to that video. I'm going to leave a link to that video in the description box. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. Please, guys, if you know the stress I go through to make these videos, having 2 babies right here, having 2 babies right here, I go through a lot of stress to make these videos. Like today, I almost didn't want to make this video because the stress was just so much. But I knew I had to share the story because I knew that those stories could just help someone. If I went through it, then it's possible someone else is going through it. So that's why I shared the story. So please help me share, subscribe, like, and if there's something you like me to talk about, or if you have had a similar experience, or you know someone who has had a similar experience, please drop a comment in the comment section. I will see you next week. I love you. God